There's a couple different ways that UK was able to attack the same area of the field right on the hash into the boundary. This one they were able to run a post-dig combination and get some good leverage on the corner, but he was able to break on the ball and knock it down. But the route combination is, on this instance, he's going to come up at about 13 and come across on a dig route or a speed in, and that's based on the coverage that Mississippi State's in. That's going to put him in man coverage on the safety that's over the top of that. Now, the outside number one is going to be running a skinny post, and he should be able to get leverage on the corner, who's going to be playing kind of outside leverage, funnel that back into the safety. So the quarterback is really just kind of staring down the safety, and as long as he's not backpedaling, he's going to throw the post. And I think Patrick was a little bit late in getting this one off, and you can barely see it, but the dig route's right there. That's number 5, who was the worst of their corners, at least in the LSU video I watched and the Texas A&M video. Now with a slight adjustment, UK is able to get back into that same hash, this time with the slot receiver. They're going to take advantage of probably an overactive safety, because he had run the out route several times where outside number 1 goes deep and take the corner with him, and the inside will run an out route and hit it. So they're going to take advantage of that overactiveness, and this time the number 1 is going to run a stop route, comeback route at about 10 yards, and then start working back towards the ball. Meanwhile, the inside slot is going to come up at, again, about 12 yards, and then a couple of steps looking like he's going to run a speed out, and then back to the post, and that's going to have that overactive safety in some trouble. Now here's the comeback route here. Notice there's your safety and the corner both right here. So what happens is Mississippi State was playing a pattern match quarters coverage. So once that inside slot got more than about linebacker depth, that put him in man coverage on Timmons. Timmons faked the inside break, got his hips to turn, and then was able to get back onto his landmark. Now notice how good of a route this is. We can't see the double move, but what you want to look at is, notice his starting spot is on the hash. Now after his first break, he's at the top of the numbers. He doesn't get across the numbers, doesn't overcommit, doesn't go too far. And then Pat puts the ball back onto the hash. That's a good throw and good catch and good route. If he gets too deep and back into the sideline, or makes his break too early, or comes in too high, it's going to cause him to slow down and not be able to get back to his landmark. That's just a couple different ways that Brown was able to attack that hash and really attack this corner and this safety on this boundary side.